Hi, I'm Viram Datta, Personality Skills Mentor of VLCC Femina Miss India. This is the Personality Rich series, and today's topic is how to be a good listener. In the pageant world, you'll find yourselves having conversations and networking with a lot of important people. To create a lasting impression and have a meaningful conversation with whoever you meet, it's really important that you be a good listener. Here are some tips I've found helpful in my years of experience. Tip 1. Pay attention. You know the feeling when you're talking and the other person's body language tells you they're not listening or they're constantly on their phone. Don't be that person. When you're in a conversation, try to be present in the moment instead of thinking about other things. Giving the other person your undivided attention is the first rule of being a good listener. Tip 2. Listen to learn. Don't enter a conversation with the intent of completing an agenda, because by narrowing your mind, you shut off opportunities to interesting insights. You may find something you weren't looking for but needed to hear. When you go into a conversation thinking, what can this person teach me? You'd be surprised by how much people have to offer. Tip 3. Ask questions. Contrary to what you may think, the best listeners aren't the ones that sit quietly while the other person talks. Instead, they are the ones that ask questions that make you think. Some even say that the magic ratio of listening to talking is 2:1. Tip 4. Paraphrase. Communicate back to the speaker, in your own words of course, what you understood from them. It eliminates any opportunity for miscommunication. The speaker will feel heard and understood. A great way to develop this skill is to read random pieces of information such as news articles, magazines, or even novels and summarize and paraphrase them as an exercise. Tip 5. Listen to understand and not to reply. Very often we formulate a reply even before the speaker has finished talking. That means there's a higher risk of you misunderstanding them. Instead of it being an opportunity to learn, it will become an opportunity to respond, which isn't the correct way of approaching a conversation. Instead of thinking about the next thing that you're going to say, focus on the thing currently being said. Tip 6. Keep an open mind. Listen without judging. Do you ever find yourself focusing on somebody's accent, clothes, or speech mannerism instead of what they're talking about? Maybe if they're talking about a problem that they're going through and you're thinking, well, that was a bad move. You're not being an open listener. And once you give off the vibe that you're truly here to listen and not judge, people will feel more comfortable opening up to you. Tip 7. Observe. Pay attention to non-verbal cues such as eye contact and body language. This will give you important information about what the speaker is feeling. If you want to appear to be interested, nod, lean in, and make eye contact. Don't sit with your arms crossed. Use your body language to add energy to a conversation. Start practicing and incorporating these tips in your everyday conversations, and you will be well on your way in building lasting relationships.